But yeah, so and then I got up, took Apollo on a walk.
Okay. Did you talk
and
to anyone outside the walk?
Huh?
Did you talk to anybody?
No.
When you're outside on your walk? No.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't talk to my neighbors like that. Occasionally the hello, the head nod, but I live around a lot of white people, and they're very skeptical about a loud black man. After that, I turned on my computer, prepped for stream, and I sat there and I stared at the screen for a little bit, and then I started streaming at 3:30, and I've been doing that ever since.
And that's it. That's all you did today. Can I ask something? Like, there was something that happened to me earlier. I was like, I had your stream on, and I was like, I'm just supporting my friend and everything. And then, like, can you see, like, my screen right now? Can you see my screen on Twitch?
You're not sharing your screen. Should I go to your stream?
Yeah, just go to my stream if you can.
Alright, really quickly.
I just have to bring this up. Like, what's going on here? I just want to know because, like,
as I've gotten older, I've seen and noticed that I've grown in sex appeal. You feel me?
You've grown in sex appeal?
Are you my therapist, or did you just laugh at me?
No, I'm sorry. No. I
thought this was a safe space.
No, this is a safe space. Do not listen to anything I'm saying, okay? Do not listen to anything.
But you're my therapist, ma'am.
I am on your side.
Is this not a safe space?
This is such a safe space. I want you to be able to breathe freely and just be, the man that you always wanted to be, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Get comfortable in that nice robe of yours.
Thank you. As I was saying, though, you can hear me well, right? Chat, can y'all hear me? Am I good? Yes? Okay, good. So, I've been fighting allegations that I've lost my aura.
Oh, wow.
I don't, oh, wow. Don't, oh, wow. We've heard about you, buddy. Now, continue.
What does that mean? Hold on. Are you attacking your
therapist? My session. Now, I feel like it's not a problem for me to display my aura and sexual powers. Feel me? I think I'm a sexy individual. I think I'm attractive. I think I'm getting to that age where I'm the peak physical form. So I just wanted to showcase that in chat, and that song came up, and I really do feel like I'm daddy.
It came up. You didn't pick that song to play. That song
came up. Song, but it came up.
Oh, you picked it.
Yeah.
Okay, and you thought you were daddy.
Yeah, I'm of that age, where niggas start having kids, starting families. So I think I'm daddy. You feel me? Type shit.
So you want a kid?
I've had thoughts about it. I've thought about starting a family. You know what I mean? 27 is that pinnacle age where you looking up and you like, damn, I'm almost 30, but damn, I'm still young. So I've considered having children, considered starting a family.
Wow, so you really think you're ready for that big responsibility of children?
I didn't say I was ready. I said I thought about it.
Okay, because I also saw, like, you said that you do you like MILFs?
Yeah. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a woman with kids. They the best women,
like
actually. Milk or milk? What are we saying?
MILFs.
Like moms.
Yeah,
for surely. I love mamas.
Okay, have you ever been with the MILF?
Alright, we have to define MILF. Is a MILF, how old is a MILF?
What do you mean, how old is a MILF? MILF is a mom that is bad as shit that you would like to fuck and fuck.
No, because bitches be 23 with kids. You just a bitch with a jit. Like, you're not a MILF.
Oh my, please be nice to the women out there.
I'm sorry,
oh my goodness.
Excuse me, we're not using that term. I'm working at I'm sorry therapist. Women. See, that's why you my therapist. You gotta correct me when I
Yeah, we are talking about females, not bitches.
Females.
Not jit. Whatever that is. Jit. No.
Right. Females with kids that be like 22 and they be like, oh, I'm a MILF. You're not a MILF. You just a girl that didn't know not to let nothing up. But
oh my god.
Now my thing is, yes, I do like MILFs. 30 plus preferably, because they're the ones that have something set up, and also the ones that usually have kids old enough to know that I'm knocking their mama duties down, so that way they understand the power dynamic. Because if they babies, they might mistakenly think I'm their dad and I'm not here that long.
So you wouldn't fill the role
of stepfather?
Yes, of stepdaddy. Since you like the word daddy so much. Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is where I ask a question, Miss Therapist. What happens when that little nigga look at me and say I'm not your dad? What am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to fulfill that role. You're supposed to be there for him.
But what if he doesn't want me to be his father?
Then you're gonna have to go help him find his dad.
I'm not helping no little nigga look for something I couldn't find myself. Now,
Oh, so we're seeing there. Okay, so you didn't. Okay, you didn't.
Okay, wait. Go ahead, therapist. What?
No, continue. I'm taking notes.
Okay. Now, like I was saying,
you would not fill the role of dad.
I would not fill the role of dad, but I'll definitely fuck the shit out their moms and do everything necessary to support that wonderful woman. Until my time is up.
Until your time is up? What is that supposed to mean?
Until I've decided that the coochie is no longer worth the headache of that little nigga asking if I have games on my phone.
But what if you're in love with her? What if this woman is everything to you? Why do you look at me like that? Like that's a crazy thing.
Because no woman is everything to me. Do I look like a loser?
A loser? A loser?
Yeah.
For you to find a woman as your everything as a loser?
Yes, absolutely. No good man makes a woman his everything. It doesn't even make sense.
Is your heart broken?
Yeah. Do you want to hear about him?
Yeah, let's hear about it. I think this is like...
Okay. All right. So I'm going to start from the beginning. It all starts from 2004. I was 7 years old. I think I was in the 2nd grade. Her name was Leslie.
Wait. It started in 2004?
Yeah, my first heartbreak. Are you my therapist, or are you what are we doing? Do you want to know?
I'm trying to understand that this is what caused everything in 2004.
It didn't cause everything, but I'm giving you the sequence of how I got to this point.
Okay, continue.
Okay, thank you. So, 20 years ago, I was 7. I think I was in 1st grade, something like that. 1st, 2nd grade, I don't know, I can't remember. And now, from what I remember or recall, I drew a nice picture of me and her holding hands.
Oh, that's very cute of you.
Yeah. She thanked me for it. She took it, and I asked her to be my girlfriend, and she said she'd let me know. Then after gym class, I remember I was going to throw out my lunch, and I saw the picture in the garbage, and that was the first time I had my heart broken.
She threw it out?
She threw it out.
Aww, TK, aww.
She never answered me.
I'm sorry.
And I just kept it pushing.
But maybe maybe she liked somebody else. You have to be okay with that. Maybe you just weren't him at that moment.
I was the fastest in school. This was the last time I was the tallest in class. I thought I was
the last time you were tallest? So you haven't grown since... Wait.
I haven't been the tallest man.
How tall are you, TK?
5'8". Don't act like you haven't met me before. Don't do that.
You're 5'8". You're 5'8".
I'm 5'8". Don't act like you haven't met me before. But,
okay, yes. But I don't like measure you. Like, I don't know like how tall you are. You're 5'8".
Yeah.
Okay.
So
do you consider yourself short?
Yeah, I'm a short guy. I think I'm a short male.
Why would you consider yourself short? You could own it.
Because I'm not tall.
But like it's okay, like you know, like
no,
you got that bone and you gotta own it.
I'm okay being short, and they never stopped me from like, you feel me? But I'm a short male. It's okay being active, you feel me? Now, so now as I was saying though, that was the last time I was the tallest in class, because 3rd grade came around and everybody shot up and I didn't.
So you didn't have growth spurt, okay?
No. After 2nd grade, after what was it, 1st or 2nd grade, I was no longer the tallest in class. Like I was that bullying little niggas. I was like, yeah, look, I thought I was the shit. And then 3rd grade came around and everybody was taller than me. So my next heartbreak was, I believe it was.
How many heartbreaks are we totaling? Let me write this down. How many heartbreaks?
Just make sure. The first one was 1st grade or 2nd grade. I don't know.
I don't really count that though. Yeah, continue.
No, I count it because it led to my traumas. I didn't forget that.
So you're a villain.
I didn't say I was a villain, but...
No, but I'm diagnosing you with villain syndrome. Continue.
Okay,
keep going.
All right. Okay, cool, fine. So next was 4th grade. I went to Kinsella Performing Arts Music School. Shout to Kinsella. You taught me how to dance a little bit. Taught me how to play the saxophone.
That sounds like a very uplifting relationship.
It was a nice school. It was in the ghetto, but it was nice. You know, I was a softie. I was a crybaby. and there was this girl. Her name was a something. I think it was like Angelica or something like that.
You should have knew something was up with her name being Angelica.
Okay,
that's just my side opinion.
I understand, but you know, she was a little Puerto Rican girl.
Okay, yes, the Hispanics.
Okay, yeah. So you know, my first couple heartbreaks was Latinas. Now,
we're seeing a trend. Okay.
Relax, bro. Relax. Let me finish. Now, continuing on, Angelica, for what we'll call her, was a short Puerto Rican girl, and I really liked her. So in 4th grade, we went on a little school trip to like it was like a campground. Like we went on a campground field trip, and we stayed there for like a week. And like day 2, I cried and told the counselors I wanted my mom. And they called my mom, and she was like, "Mashi, you gotta be tough. You can't be out there crying." I was a crybaby as a kid, and I remember being like, "Okay, mom, whatever." And I remember I worked up the courage to ask Angelica if she would go out with me, because you know that was my crush.
She said no.
She said yes. You hating that motherfucker? Damn.
I am your therapist. Who are you talking to? To?
Well, can you let me finish my fucking story?
Relax. You have a lot of aggression. I need to work on it.
Calm my therapist should fucking be more understanding.
I am listening.
Okay.
I am here. Calm down. Deep breath. Deep breath. Exhale. Okay.
All right.
Continue.
Thank you. So now, as I was saying, she said yes. I was elated. That was the best sleep of my life that night. I dreamt about our family in the future. I thought I was gonna be with her forever.
Hi, Snooki. I'm a therapist.
Who's that? Is this my session or what are we doing?
Sorry.
Can we get right, please?
I was talking to my other clients. Yeah, continue, Kim.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Now, as I was saying, wait, you said Silky?
Suki.
Suki?
Yes,
Suki. All right.
Oh, what? No, I was not talking about that. Continue.
As I was saying, so the next day comes around, and you know, we're holding hands. We're going through the campground like stuff together. She's my partner on everything. We're doing the relay race. Like, you know how they tie your legs together and you run? We came 3rd place. We like high-fived and stuff. It was nice, man. It was cool. I was elated. I thought this was the love of my life. And then on the bus ride home, she broke up with me.
She broke up with you on the bus ride home?
Yeah.
Did she explain why?
I don't know. She just said she didn't want to be in a relationship, or she didn't think dating was good for her right now, or something like that. I don't know, some stupid excuse. But I remember I was crying on the bus because, you know, I thought I loved this girl. And I remember I had a PSP and I was listening to, this was back when Soulja Boy was big. And I remember I had downloaded all his like songs, and I remember I was listening to Kiss Me Through the Phone, and I was just thinking about her kissing me through the phone, and like she was telling me how we gonna fall asleep on the phone and shit, and then all that missed.
Okay, you guys are phone cuffing. Okay.
And I remember I was crying on the bus, and my homies was consoling me, and I remember she was laughing at me.
She was laughing at you?
Yeah, she was laughing at me.
She's evil. Oh, she's an evil
girl. And then
girl.
I remember we got into it, like, something, like, later on, like, 2 days later, we got into an argument, and the teachers had to, like, pull us apart or something. And when the teachers came over, and she was, like, trying to play the victim, and the teacher was like, that's false, because I remember he was crying on the bus, and you were laughing at him. And that's how I found out she was laughing at me, because of the teacher.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And she was like, I guess she got in trouble, and I did. And the teacher was like consoling me. She was like, I don't know what happened, but it's okay. Wipe your tears and stuff. And I let it slide, whatever. And you know, it is what it is. She got her Puerto Rican homeboys to try to jump me in the bathroom. And there was a race war. It was crazy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, we was in 4th grade gangbanging sets. This was back when I lived in the hood. And I remember I had 2 homies. Shout out to my nigga Shaheem and my nigga Kino. One of them doing time in prison right now for drug charges or something like that. Free my dog. But
Okay, oversharing. You're oversharing. Keep going.
No. I remember they was like gangbanging. Like they was like thugs. Like, you know them hood niggas that like whole family is generation of hoodlums. Like their older cousin was a thug. They beat up the Chinese food delivery guy and stole his car and got arrested for it. Like a whole lot of nut shit. So like I remember them Puerto Rican, Hispanic niggas. I don't know, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Colombian. I don't know what them niggas was. I know they speak Spanish and I didn't know what the fuck they were saying. But I remember they cornered me in the bathroom and like tried to jump me. And my homies came in and we was like trying to like fight and shit. And like I ain't swing, you feel me? I was chilling. And I remember this tall girl. I forget her name. It started with like a P or something, like Penelope. She was Spanish too. And like she was like taller than me and she like hugged me and like she had me resting my head on her chest and like
wait, did you give Penelope a chance?
No, she was way taller than me. It wasn't happening. She like
So you don't want to talk to a girl that's taller than you?
I mean, at this point I was one of the short niggas and I just wasn't cooking like that. And I was still heartbroken about Angelica and I thought, you feel me? So as I was saying though, Penelope was hugging me. She had me sitting down with the girls at the table and she was wiping my tears and she's like, don't listen to what they were saying and they wrong for what they you know when they like little bro you? Like they like a puppy.
Yeah, they sunned you. Yeah, okay, they sunned you.
So I ain't gonna lie, I like being consoled, but I felt like a bitch. Cause like, you know what I mean? Like
you should not feel like a bitch for being consoled.
I mean, I was at the girls' table with all the girls and they was like patting
me on
the back.
That's good. You're getting bitches.
I wasn't getting bitches.
But they were consoling you.
But they were consoling me like they consoled their little cousin.
Carrie.
As I was saying though, that was the second time I realized women wasn't shit. The third time was when I first moved to my first all-white school. I had the low boy, like the nigga Everybody Hates Chris, and I real life like that show Everybody Hates Chris is real, minus the racism because I didn't really deal with it, but they didn't make the black jokes. Like they asked me if I knew my dad, I was like, I know my dad, yes, and they're like, oh. Okay.
How's your relationship with your dad?
I haven't spoken to him in 10 years, probably.
Oh wow. And how was okay? Do you have like resentment in your heart or anything like that?
Resentment? No.
We need to let go. Nigga. Oh, we have to let go of that negativity.
So, what are we doing?
What do you mean? What are we doing?
Are we continuing the story? Or are we following chronological order? Or are we skipping to the dad shit?
I mean, we can talk about your dad. Whatever you feel like. This is your session.
Okay, thank you. But we'll get to my dad at a point. 6th grade. Her name was Christina Hall.
How many females have you spoken to? Oh my goodness.
Bro, this is years, bro.
I'm not meaning to pass judgment on you, but there is a lot of heartbreak. We're on to our third one.
Can I please? Can I continue? Thank you, therapist. Her name was Christina Hall. Christina, if you ever see this, we're cool now, but it was fuck you back then. She was the first black girl that I gave my heart to. This was my first time moving to an all-white school, and when I moved there, I was kind of shy. I was a new kid, and there was only like 3 black kids in the class, and she was one of them. I was in 6th grade, and for a 6th grader, I ain't gonna lie, she had the middies on her. This sounds crazy to say.
The what?
I was in 6th grade, and she, she was very grown for a 6th grader. Right? That sounds crazy. I was in 6th grade. All right?
You were in 6th grade.
I was in 6th grade, and when I was a youngster back then, she was grown.
I'm seeing like a pattern of women betrayal in your life. Like, how do you feel about women right now? Like, where is your mindset?
We'll get there. We'll get there. And
my
Christina, she was I remember I asked her to be I remember at first we were in like a group and we were all going around asking each other what we thought and all this other stuff. And one of my homies asked her what she thought about me. And she was like, he's cute. He'd be fine. She called me cute. And then she said if he was a little taller and a little bit more muscular, he'd be fine. And
so did you ever did you want to be taller at that point? You feel like you had to be taller? Or
yeah.
Work out?
I was probably like 4'9". Skinny.
4'9".
Yeah, I was a little nigga. I didn't crack 5 foot till 7th, 8th grade. Now, as I was saying,
Boy, okay, continue. Keep going. Keep going.
Once again, she was taller than me. And I asked her out. She said yes. And I remember she gave me her house phone number. We, like, for 2 days, 3 days, we would sit on the phone talking, and it was amazing. And then I remember one day, my older brother, mind you, he was in high school. I was in 6th grade. He was actually a sophomore in high school. And I remember he went to high school with her sister. And
Repeat that?
He was in high school. I was in 6th grade.
Okay.
He went to high school with her sister. And I remember he pulled me to the side and he was like, "Are you talking to some girl named Christina?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's my girlfriend." And he was like, "Yeah, her sister told me to tell you that she wants to break up with you." And I was shocked.
So she didn't break up with you to her face. They relayed the message. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie. I am. There is some sorrow in me for you. I do feel it.
It's okay. You know, this is a long time coming.
I mean, look at you now. You're smiling, and look at you in your nice silk robe, and you're just, oh, you're not smiling. What happened? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, like I said, Christina. That was 6th grade. She broke up with me. I let it slide. It was whatever. That moved on. There was a bunch of other girls, but most of those were just me, like, flirting with women and not going nowhere. And then 7th grade, middle school, her name was Sophia. She was from Spain, another Latina, or another Spanish woman. I remember we were in Spanish class and I passed her a note, and the note said, and I repeat, "If I asked you out, what would you say?" And it was like yes or no. And you know those like circle shit?
Yes, the circle notes. Yes. I love those.
She circled yes and sent it back to me, right?
Okay.
So I was elated. So I worked up the courage. I worked up the courage to ask her out the next day in front of like the whole class before class started, and she said no. And
publicly humiliated you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mind you, I was one of the only black guys in an all-white school. So like, not only that, but also like, the black man's getting cooked.
Right. I don't know. Fuck Sophia. I hate Sophia. Come on.
Now,
I'm sorry.
That wasn't as bad, It was one of the tough ones, but that wasn't as bad.
Oh god, there's worse.
Yeah, no, it gets bad.
We haven't even left the high school. Keep going.
Oh no, we're gonna get there. So then, what happened? This was 7th grade. After 7th grade, I kind of chilled out. I didn't really shoot my shot. I had a crush on this goth girl. I forget her name, but she was a goth girl, and I had my little stint of like being into goth shit.
What's wrong with goth girls?
Nothing. I was just a goth girl lover. Like, if you think, you ever watch Teen Titans?
Yes.
You remember?
Yes, Raven. Yes.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Raven.
One of those.
Okay.
Like dark colored hair. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Those are the best.
Yeah, she was cool people's. We talked for a little bit. She let me feel my first titty in 7th grade, and then she moved away.
Wait, repeat that?
She let me feel my first titty in 7th grade, and then she moved away.
So your first form of affection.
Yeah. My first form of affection.
Okay, first form of affection.
Yeah. So she, let me cop my first titty feel. I was proud of myself. And then come to find out that she was leaving. She moved to another school out of state. Never saw her again. If you ever see this, I miss you. After 7th grade was 8th grade. 8th grade was a little different because I got my first girlfriend, like, that actually messed with me.
Your full relationship.
Yeah, this is my first one.
This is reciprocated. Okay.
Yeah. So
reciprocated love.
I remember she was this 7th grader. We'll call her S, but she was a school thought.
She was a school thought?
Yeah, like she was sucking dick in 7th grade. I think a nigga cracked. A couple niggas in the school had gotten parts.
So you knew she was a thought when you asked her out?
Yeah.
So you willingly entered into a relationship with a thought?
I was down bad, bro. Let's keep it pushing, though.
So you were down...
Now, continuing on, she was friends with my sister. So I didn't initially I didn't pursue her. She locked in with me because she thought I was cute.
Okay.
So she would come over to the house and I'd be chilling, minding my business, and she'd be doing shit, and I'd be like, yeah, whatever. She talked to me, I'd be like, cool, whatever. I kind of mind my business, and then one time she.
But did you have genuine feelings for her?
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna tell you the whole story. So I remember we started talking. I had just got a phone. We'd be texting and shit. I added her on Facebook. This is back when Facebook was big. I remember. Okay. Yeah. She posts, comment, for, to be honest, and a rate. And I liked it. No. And she was like, to be honest, you're cute, and I'm cool with your sister. Rate 8.5, etc., etc. So I slid into.
She didn't give you the 10.
Okay. Nah. She gave me an 8.5. She couldn't gas me.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now I remember I slid into DMs and we would talk back and forth, and she'd tell me, "Yeah, you're cute," all types of shit. And mind you, this is the school tutor, so she was on some freaky shit, and I didn't have no experience, so I was like, all right, whatever. So she broke up with her boyfriend, and she was like, I want to hang out, and I was like, okay. And I remember this day vividly because I was watching the Walking Dead.
So she broke up with her boyfriend for you?
I wouldn't say for me, but I said I was the first nigga she slid on. And I remember this day vividly because I was watching the Walking Dead marathon on AMC.
Not the Walking Dead.
Keep going. The Walking Dead was so fire.
Great shows. Great
shows. And I remember she texted me what you doing? I'm like, I'm watching TV. My mom, mind you, my mom was a working mom, so she'd be at work 3 to 11. And I remember she hit me. It was like, can I come over? And I was like, why? She was like, I just want to come over. And I was like, okay, I guess.
So you asked her why to come over?
Because I ain't gonna lie, at this point she hadn't made it explicitly known she was trying to fuck with me. So I was like, okay. I was like, my sister not here. Like, what? She's like, nah, I want to hang out with you.
Pull up. All right, bet. Pull up. All right, bet.
So now at this point, my sister had returned from dance practice or whatever the fuck she was doing, and I was like, "Your homegirl's pulling up," she said, and she's like, "Okay." And Chronic, appreciate that sub, by the way. I remember she was like, "Oh yeah, I want to pull up." So she pulls up on me, and let's just say she's the first person to give my pecker a kiss. Let's call it that, right? So now I didn't, you know what I mean? I didn't nut from it, but I did enjoy
experience.
Myself. It was a good
experience. It was your first experience. Yeah. Wait, what was her name? I need to write this down.
S. Call her S.
S.
Yeah, S.
All right. S. Big S. All right. Continue.
So
Big S.
S was a terrible woman.
Wait, why was she terrible? What happened? Everything was going so well.
Because after she did this, she got back together with her boyfriend, and that swole ass white boy pressed me in the locker room about it. Because
did he bully you? Did he bully you, TK?
Yeah, he.
He shoved you in the locker?
He did shove me in the locker.
Oh my god, TK, you got shoved in the locker.
I did not get shoved in the locker.
Oh my god.
Therapist, please.
Oh my god, no, wait, no. I just want to make sure, did you get shoved?
I did not get put in no fucking locker.
You're not hiding it.
No.
You're not trying to,
okay. I did not get put in no fucking locker. But he did press me in the locker room, and he was a 6-foot white boy who played football.
So you ran?
I didn't run. I walked away slowly.
Okay.
I teared up a little bit because he was calling me a liar. Because I told people that she sucked my dick, and she told him she didn't.
So you were people that she gave you
head. Yeah, nigga, that was the first time getting my willy sucked, nigga.
But from what you told me, in quote unquote, is she kissed your pecker.
Man, she ate me up like a Sunday dinner, nigga. Now I won't lie to you. I was gassed. And I was gassed, and I was going around like, yeah, she gobbled my meat, telling the whole
So you
story.
lied. You lied on her name. Okay.
I didn't lie on her name. She sucked me up.
No, you said she kissed your pecker.
I was being PG-13.
Let's see. Okay.
So she sucked the nigga dick, and I remember telling my homies, yeah, I got necked, you know what I mean? I just got topped. I was telling the school, and I guess word got back to her nigga. And her nigga was like, why you lying on her name? She said that never happened. And he pressed me. And one of my homeboys was defending me. He's like, bro, my nigga not gonna lie about that. And he was like, she said she lying. And he called her and she got on the phone and she's like, I never sucked his dick, all types of shit. So she embarrassed me in front of the boys in the locker room. And
another form of public humiliation. It's your second time being publicly humiliated. Oh my god.
But it's okay because later on she apologized to me and we rekindled it and I started dating her.
So you went back to her. So you went back to a liar.
Yeah.
Do you think you have a trauma bond? That you just like your own trauma?
I think
you like women that aren't good for you.
Exactly. I think I have a thing for women that hurt me. But we'll get back to that in a second. So after we got together, this was my attempt to lock in. I wanted to lose my virginity. And I knew she was down to fuck. Like, it was to the point where niggas in school was like, you know she'll fuck you, right? And I was like, yeah. And
she's a what? You said this was a school thought, right?
School tutor. Not like just school tutor, like citywide tutor. Like
citywide?
My city, the city over across, like some niggas in the hood, like niggas knew her.
It's kind of your fault for wifing this.
Yeah, absolutely. I take nobody but me on.
At least you know.
So as I was saying though, she cheated on me. I did. I closed it. We good? All right, bet. I'm sorry, chat. Let me continue on though. So as I was saying, AC was so bad that niggas knew she was moving there beforehand.
So she was another thought.
Whoa, watch your mouth.
Oh, I'm sorry. She
was one of them girls that would talk to niggas, but she was one of them girls that's impossible to link. Like if you linked her, you really locked in. Like she would just entertain niggas,
she
gas
wasn't
niggas.
A thought.
No. And that's what made it hurt so much worse.
Oh.
So when she first moved there, I was on that like white on rice.
Okay.
I was on her body. And she was fucking with me at first. I remember the first time we was talking, she was feeling me. It was me and her. And this is back when niggas was really outside. So I was walking around with her. We was on a bench. And she sat on my lap. And like was
public attention.
Yeah, like it wasn't public. We was like walking around, it was a park distant in the woods, you feel me? I was outside on some timing. She was sitting on my shit, I was brick, so she felt it. And we was making out, you feel me, kissing. And I haven't told y'all about this girl yet, but there was another girl.
Was she a bop or not, TK?
Hold on. Doctor, hold on.
I just want to know because for your diagnosis.
Hold on.
Okay.
All right. Now, there was another girl that I talked to freshman year. Beautiful black woman. Friend of my sister's once again. Her name was A.
So AC and A.
AC and then A. A had a boyfriend, but would cheat on her nigga with me.
You know the thing, like if a woman is down to cheat with you, they gonna cheat on you, right?
Oh, that's cool. Wasn't my bitch anyways.
Oh my god.
She would cheat on her boyfriend with me. You feel me? She liked me. And then when she finally broke up with her nigga, it was free game. But when she finally broke up with her nigga was when AC moved to town.
So you picked AC?
No.
No.
I didn't pick either.
So what the fuck did you do?
After AC had had the little situation with me, she went home because her mom was like, you gotta come in the house. And after that, I went to go see A because they lived in the same neighborhood. I was at A crib house at night, her mom wasn't home, and me and A hooked up. And for the short amount of time that I had both of them, I felt like the man.
So you was playing both sides?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't think you're the problem, TK, in that moment?
I was the problem, won't lie. I definitely did some diabolical shit.
No, you were the... No, I want you to say, I was the problem.
I was the problem.
Very good character development. I love to see it, yes. Keep going.
Then A and AC communicated and found out that I was fucking with them both. So A stopped fucking with me and got a boyfriend.
Respectfully.
Right?
Respectfully.
She started. She hated me, and then
Exactly.
AC was like, I didn't think you were like this, and stop fucking with me. And
so you had no girls at the end of this.
Yeah. But
no women.
It was fuck A, because I didn't really care about that, because that wasn't mine anyways. And then, but AC started talking to my homeboy, one of my best friends.
She got a get back. That's what we call a get back. Your man let it happen. That wasn't your man's for real, was it?
He was a star basketball player of the school.
Oh wow.
He was 6'5".
Oh.
Light skin.
So he's like. Did you? How did you feel towards him? Was that your man?
That's my man's forever.
Oh, okay, good. I like that.
But Janix, no, not Janix, nigga. I didn't know.
But then he took AC from you. How do you feel about that?
It's nobody's fault but mine, because I lost her. You feel me? I only had her.
It's your fault for losing her.
I mean, I didn't I fucked up. I was a hoe, and she found out. Because if I never did that, I probably would have locked in with her.
So you would put AC over A. Okay, yes.
Yeah. So, but you gotta remember, this shit that happened with my homeboy didn't happen for a while. It wasn't immediate. Like, I actively was trying to get AC back, but she was just not paying attention to me no more. Right? So then school starts, and she meets my homeboy, because he didn't live around us. He lived somewhere else. And he played basketball. This was my sophomore year. He was on varsity. He was on varsity as a sophomore, hooping, getting buckets. Shout out to my nigga, because that nigga forever and always is a bucket. Still my dog to this day. But she started. When you could tell somebody starting to feel somebody, they talking, they laughing together in the hallways, and you sitting there hold the. So
you peeped it. You peeped it. They were jacking each other.
Yeah, bro.
Did it hurt your heart? Was that considered a heartbreak in itself?
It was. But
so it was another heartbreak.
It gets hurt. It gets worse.
Okay, we've only been to your high school, and we have about 5 heartbreaks.
Yeah, I know. I remember she me and AC remained cool. I friend zoned myself basically, because I didn't want to lose. I didn't want to not be in her life.
You became her friend. That's really sweet. You're such a good man for that.
I remember she and then they started dating. And
okay.
Come to find out she was a virgin. He took her virginity.
How did that make you feel? Fucked up, right? Felt like shit.
And what makes it worse is this nigga, at first he fucked with her, but after a while the nigga was dogging her. So you sitting there, you I would get this girl, bro. He dogging her, telling me about dogging her, talking to me about
Did she use you as the shoulder to cry on? God, cry no. Oh my God, secret.
So it was to the point where she'd send him shit, and he'd be like, "Yo, she just sent me some real shit." And I ain't gonna lie, niggas in high school how they get. You feel me? He ain't show the group chat, but he'd flash covered versions of it, and I'd be sitting there and I'd be like, niggas really living the life I wish I could live.
Oh, by being a fuckboy. You were a fuckboy, and you fucked her over, and she picked someone else, and then you were the shoulder to cry on.
Yeah, she tell me about oh, he doing this, is he talking to such and such, and all types of shit, and I'm like, nah, my dog a good nigga. The whole time he was dogging her.
So you were still being a W man's in the midst of all of this.
I'm always and forever and always will be a real ass nigga.
So even if he's dogging your friend,
I'm not. Listen, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is, bro. What
do you mean? Would you have liked that to happen to you?
Oh if my homeboy if I bagged my homie shorty that he wanted, yeah, of course. That's my
And what
mans.
if she was but what if one of your homegirls that knows your girl is oh yeah, she's doing you right, she's doing right by you, in reality she's dogging you out. Would you like that? Oh.
That's girl code, bro. Girl
code
and guy code.
Girl code. Yeah, I'm sensing over
her fault for choosing him. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a beat. If she had said TK, and I love my nigga. Don't get me wrong. And I've grown up, obviously. I'd never do no shit like this. But I don't think y'all niggas understand how in love with that girl I was. If she was like, TK, I can't take it no more. Like, I want you, I'd have did it.
You would have doubled back.
I'd have doubled back. On my life, I'd have doubled back.
And you would have been like, fuck your man.
I'm not going to say fuck my mans, but I had
to. But you basically
I got to double back. I don't care. Listen, I was in love with that
would you
girl,
consider this AC the first love of your life?
Yeah. Not the first. I'm going to tell you different stories. In that moment, yeah. It was like, I'm telling you, it was like years. Like a year, 2 years of me like being there for her. Like listen, like I remember one time we hung out and she got drunk as fuck at my house and I was carried her home. Like me and the homies like carried her home.
Oh, you were husband material for her. Where was her man when this happened? Oh, so she should have picked you. So the signs were there that you were the better man. She still picked your mans though. Wow.
And you know what's crazy? Was getting slutted out, bro.
And you didn't tell her nothing? You didn't want to tell her nothing?
You didn't you know what's crazy? The nigga would tell me stories about how he used to dog her shit. Like how she was on timing for him.
So so I'm saying is you rather be a W man than get her.
Listen. End of the day, I'm a man. I'm my homeboy, bro. I'm gonna look out. I lost. Listen, you know why though? Because he didn't slime me or snake me to get her. I lost it myself, so I can't be mad at nobody but myself.
Okay.
So, anyways, that was AC. When they finally broke up, I asked him. I was like, "Yo, you done with her for good? Whatever. Cool. He went his own way. She went her own way. And I was like, "Is it cool if I slide?" He's like, "I don't give a fuck about that bitch." And I was like,
"What? Yeah, your man's is a terrible person. I'm sorry."
And it's crazy because like.
Cause what?
Cause I cared so much about that girl, bro. And this nigga dogged her sin. He dogged, like the nigga was actively cheating in school, bro. Like other girls in the school, like you know how many times she almost fought over him?
She fought for that man?
Was trying to beat bitches up. Like she was crazy. Like a light-skinned crazy shorty trying to beat up little white girls cause he out here cheating.
You could have saved her, TK!
I would
You could have saved her.
You
would never. What do you mean you would never?
I would never.
Thought you had feelings for her.
I love that girl, but me and my dogs was like this forever. Forever.
You watched and
forever.
You were part of the problem. I'm sorry, I don't mean to. You are part of the problem.
I'm part of the problem, but I'll never be the solution.
Nobody asked you to, but goddamn.
Now.
Damn.
Moving on from her.
Sorry.
Next up was Next up, I'm gonna show you something else. I'm gonna have you pull it up. Hold on. I gotta find the picture because you need to see it to understand.
Yes, send it.
Hold on, bro. Chill out. I gotta find it. So I'm gonna pull it up on my screen, and then I'm gonna pull it up on. You feel me?
On your stream?
Yeah. Or I could just open it up in Discord.
Yeah, do that. That's fine.
I sent it to you. So as you can see here, this is junior year, prom. I asked this girl to prom, right? Her name was Ellie, little white girl. Right?
Prom, yes or no?
She said
Look
yes.
at the flowers.
Yeah,
oh my god,
yeah.
TK, look at you. Be nice.
TK, the milk era? Yeah, this is my milk era.
So you dropped the Latinas.
I stopped with Latinas, stopped with black girls, I stopped with light-skinned women, and I went to the milk. Because at the end of the day, at least the white hoes going to show a nigga some love. Or so I thought.
Oh no, what the
So Ellie, me and Ellie were cool. I knew her because like she was, I think I was a junior, she was a freshman. And she was like, we were cool. like, cause I had a little homie in her class, and he told me she thought I was cute, so I tried to slide on it, whatever. Whoop-de-whoop. And I remember I asked her to prom, and she said yes.
Oh, so you guys went to prom together?
Yeah. This was junior prom, whatever. I didn't know who else to ask, and I was like, I don't want to just go by myself. So I was like, you know what, I'll take her. She cool peoples. You know, we kind of flirt sometimes every now and then. And
so you didn't have like genuine affection for this girl?
Nah, I thought she was cute. I liked her. She had a fat ass butt.
That's not genuine affection, TK.
Nah, she had the fatty though. Like, no bullshit. Like, pog. Shit was crazy. Her shit was like dumper. But like, as I was saying though, so prom roll around.
Ellie.
Yeah. Prom roll around, and we pull up together, and then she just hangs out with her homegirls the whole time.
So she didn't show you any love, any affect, nothing. So did you pay? Did you pay for the fit? You guys got like a little limo together or anything like that? Yeah. Just for her to hang out with her homegirls in front of you, TK? Take a moment of silence. It's okay, digest that. Did you confront her?
Nah. I'm
just let it slide.
I let it slide. Cause you know we would flirt and shit. And this was back when Snapchat used to tell you who your best friend was.
Oh, so I 48'd. Okay. Who was her best friend?
It was me for a little while.
Until
one day I woke up and I was number 2.
It was another man.
It was another man.
And they would send each other streak pictures with the S on it, right?
This was before streaks.
So this was like the original.
Oh,
like,
this was OG Snapchat. Like you could see people's scores, and you could see their scores going up and down, and like you could see who their best friend was and shit. And then I just remember we started getting distant, and I remember I was like trying to get some ass. So I remember I was like, yo, what's up? Pull up, tie. You know, chatting it up.
Yeah.
And I remember her sister took her phone and sent me a paragraph.
Her sister? Why the fuck did her sister take her phone?
Her older sister, because I guess she wasn't fucking with me and she needed somebody to like cut me off. And her sister cut my ass.
What do you
mean? Like,
because you were short?
So no. Her sister didn't like cook me, but she like rationalized with me and cut my ass. I was moving to Florida after the school year. Okay. Like, I think I knew we were leaving. And I remember her sister being like, you're leaving Florida, you're leaving Connecticut anyways. Why do you want to, like, what do you want? And you're like, so she was like, so you can't get in a relationship with my sister. So it means you just want to get some ass. And my sister's not no little hoe. Like, so what are you doing? You could go put your little dick somewhere else. Like, cooking me. And I remember I was reading the message and I was like,
Did you cry?
I teared up.
TK, oh my god, you're such a good guy. You really are a good guy.
I remember I teared up, and then she texted the original person, texted me, was like, oh my god, I didn't know she was gonna do all that. I'm sorry. And I was like, you know what? It's cool. No problem.
And you just let that go?
I just let it slide, bro.
So do you think you're like, I think you're harboring a lot of pain, a lot of pent up aggression,
maybe.
A lot of heartbreak. No. Maybe. I think that's what it is.
I was a whore, though.
But to me, you only were a whore to ACNA.
Nah, there's other stories in there.
Oh, so you're just high. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was a duder.
But were you loyal to Ellie?
I mean, we weren't together to be loyal, so.
But
no, so I was trying to get other hoes. Okay. So that's probably why her sister knew, like, actively I was a hoe.
So you were the problem again. Yeah, you were the problem. DK, do you want to be a better man? Are you a better man today?
There's still stories to tell. So when I moved to Florida, I was hit with culture shock.
Culture shock, Florida women.
My first week in Florida, I caught a body.
Oh, wow. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
It is a good thing.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? This was probably like my second body. Something like that.
Your second body?
Yeah. I only had like what? 2 bodies or something before I moved to Florida.
So your third body.
Third body.
Okay, third body.
Third body. My going into my senior year, not knowing anybody. So being the individual I am, I was like, fuck it. Let's go see what's going on in this area that I'm moving in.
What part of Florida did you move to?
South Florida.
South.
Broward, to be specific.
Continue.
And ain't no good women in Broward County.
Continue.
So the first girl, we'll call her Jay.
Jay.
We were texting. This was my first week in school. I was making acquaintances, meeting people, whatever.
How old were you again at this time?
16 or 17.
Oh
17.
my god. Holy fuck.
And she was like, yeah, I could pull up, whatever. Now, the first time she pulled up, I clapped the cheeks. Very proud moment.
First night?
First link.
Oh, wow. That means you know how to talk your way.
Yeah. I was surprised. I was like, it's like...
Oh, so you surprised yourself?
I was like, it's this easy in Florida? Like, mind you, I was like, coming from Connecticut, you know how it is, like, in small towns, them hoes not gonna go unless they dating you for 8 months. Like, you feel me? And also, I was surrounded by a lot of white people. So, white hoes is the most pretentious bitches. Like, they was not going at all.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
White. I was around white, old, rich people. You feel me?
Okay.
Like, I was around old money. So, they were judgmental about who you dealt with.
Right. So what was Jay's nationality?
She was Jewish.
Oh, wow. Okay. And the first night.
That's not a nationality, but she was a white girl, Jewish girl. Like, first
okay.
night, you feel me?
Yeah.
Knocked it down.
You really did like white girls. You really did like white girls. I'm seeing a trend.
Are we judging me right now?
No, I'm not judging you. I'm just pointing out the facts. Okay.
All right, whatever. Anyways, as I was saying though, she was locked in with me for a little bit.
Okay.
And now I didn't know her history because I had just moved there. But it should have been a little telling that she was willing to let a nigga clap first link.
I think there's a saying for that, but continue.
Yeah. Now, there was a situation where she came over another time and I was clapping. She was riding me and my little brother walked in.
Wait. Okay, and what happened with that situation?
We stopped. She was embarrassed.
Oh, I'm glad you guys did. Yeah.
Of course. Nah, that's crazy. Keep going. It's insane. Yeah. She was embarrassed. We walked outside and she heard my little brother say, "Why you ain't tell me TK was in there fucking some thought?" And she slapped me.
She slapped you?
Slapped me, stormed off.
I mean, your brother did call her a thought.
It was wicked. Like, as we were walking out, the timing was insane. What am I correct the nigga for?
Didn't you just gonna let somebody call the girl you were the thought, TK?
I mean, she was fucking a nigga first couple links. What did you expect? But why she slapped you though? I don't know. Like, I guess I was the only person she could slap, but like she slapped me and I was like, what the fuck?
And you just took it and you just let her run off.
I let her do what she did. We talked, she slid back again, and then we wasn't together, but like we was locked in. She was pulling up every week, letting me clap. You know what I mean? I knocked down a few times, a decent number of times. She'd pull up to hang out with me, like at the pool, lovey-dovey shit, but that wasn't my girl.
That wasn't your bitch. Okay.
Not at all.
Okay. Does the heartbreak come out of the situation?
No. I mean, I was heartbroken because of what I found out, but no. So,
what did you find out?
We stopped talking for a little while.
Okay.
She ended up cuffing another nigga.
What did you expect?
Nothing, but...
Exactly.
It was a little hurt because I was like, damn, she told me I was her everything and in a week.
Bitches lie, TK!
I see that now.
They lie.
And then that's when I met Alyssa.
What is this dramatic pause for Alyssa? What's going on here?
I met her at a party. It was like it was the fall. Basketball season was coming up. I had just got put on the team because, they said that we got a new nigga from Connecticut, a guard. And I was like, yo, what's up? And
okay.
I remember we're at a party thrown by one of my teammates, and she was crying in a room, and I walked in, and I was like, what the fuck? And she's like, please don't leave. And I was like okay. Because you know I'm a nice guy. I was like,
yeah,
right,
you're a great
cool.
guy, TK.
So we sat down, and she talked to me, and she was just crying. And then I left, and I left the party. I had to go home. And I remember niggas telling me the next day, they were like, yo, Alyssa was looking for you. She was walking around like, have you seen TK? You know, like one of those.
Oh, you're memorable, yeah.
Yeah. So we became cool. We weren't talking yet. We were cool.
Mm-hmm.
I continued my hoeing. Knocked down a couple niggas' girlfriends. You know, the normal shit. And then I feel like we started texting again. And I was like, you know, we talked. I lied to her.
You lied. Okay,
I told her I was a virgin.
Why the fuck would you tell her that? When is that ever okay to tell a woman?
I felt like I had to give this perception that I was a better person than I was. And
so being a virgin was the better person than you were?
Yeah.
Do you think women like that? Like,
I think women like niggas who seem like, you feel me? Listen. She liked it. It worked. Now, continuing on. We were texting, whatever. Because I remember the reason why I said that. It was like a stupid lie. Because she asked me if I fucked another girl. And I did. But I was like, nah, I'm a virgin.
Of course.
And that's how we ended up at that point.
And then you ended up at this point. Okay.